We're Lance and Christy. Join us as we build our dream. Welcome to Knight's Helm Farms. You got the stand-in foreman today?
The stand-in foreman. So today I'm going to dig holes to put in the middle uprights. Those are going to be the tallest ones. I think we're going to set them at about 10 feet. So on the sides we're going to be about 7, going up to 10 in the middle. Right here, Aragorn is going to make sure I do it all right. Plus he likes running his tail underneath the string and you know, kind of screwing up the line during the process. Isn't that right?
Well, that's better than what Monkey just did. I wish I'd had the camera
Right.
on. She grabbed it and ran halfway across the backyard with it, pulled it out of Lance's hands.
Yep. Wait, here. Hear that purring? Yep. Purr box.
He's a happy boy.
Yep. So he's been following me everywhere while I'm doing this and goes right under the string. You probably can't see it too well. I can't see it too well. See, he just did it again.
Yeah, he's got his tail on it.
He's got his tail on it, so he's pulling it back. So even though I have it relatively taut, he can still mess with it. Hi, come up here. Come up here. Yeah. So I've already got my, yeah, there you go, thank you. I've already got the rebar right there. We're going to measure directly in the middle so I can get an approximation of where I need to actually dig. In this case, the string is on this side of the post, so I'm going to be digging a hole. Wait for it.
Kind of right there.
Basically, I want to have a hole right about here, someplace halfway in between those, and on this side of the string, the post is going to go down. I'm going to do 4 of those, get those going, and then later on I'll do the most difficult ones, which are basically the 2 rows right here. I'll keep those lined up as well, but then they have to be cut at a certain distance between, you know, a 10-foot height and a 7-foot height. So we've done something like that before. This is just a greater distance, so I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. We just have to come out here at night and maybe use the laser to see exactly where it needs to go.
The laser.
Laser. Yep. Meanwhile, he's just having fun playing with my string.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Once you get working, he'll stop.
Yeah. He'll be like, oh crap, he's got out all the tools.
Yeah.
All right, so for now we're just gonna measure, then I'll dig 4 post holes. We'll see how it turns out.
Alright, I'm back in the studio to kind of do like the final cleaning. I brought out the big vacuum from the house. And the pillow covers are washed. All the cat blankets and the curtains are washed and they're in there. I'm not going to get them out until everything's clean. And I still have to wash this. And so anyway, what I'm going to do in here is just give it like a really good vacuuming. And then I brought out a bag of cleaning supplies, so I'll give everything a good wipe. And I've got some dusters, so everything is going to get dusted. And we'll see where we go, how far we get with it. We got the stand for that guy. It's like half built because we have to make an adjustment on it. So it's going to require like 4 holes to be drilled and 1 shelf to be dropped and all that, but you'll see that in a future video. So that's still here, but ultimately this will all be cat food and water. And I guess that's about it. Now I'm gonna put you on super speed, and I probably won't show you all of it because it's kind of boring. I don't know, but what other people think, but I think watching cleaning shows is kind of boring. Anyway, I just want to give you an idea what I'm up to, and then I'll show you what I've done. So number 4, and it's the one full of rock. Interesting, right?
Huh?
We knew you'd find rock there.
Yep. Big
That's
ones.
really interesting. So from the looks of it, you've only got probably 2 more that have rock,
Hopefully, yeah.
and the rest shouldn't.
Right.
But it's going pretty easy
Yeah, most of them were.
till you got to that one.
Yep.
All right, well, I'm gonna get back to cleaning and put you back on super speed.
Yep.
But look at the majesty over here.
Yes.
The majestic Morganin.
Gandalf's here, Mary's here, Bendy's here,
Pippin's here.
Pippin's right there.
Aragorn leave?
Aragorn's around, but I'm not sure where right now.
Look at Morganin. That's a 50-gallon barrel, and he covers the top. That's a very large cat.
Yep.
And Arthur's bigger.
Yep.
What a silly boy. Okay, back to super speed.
Yep.
All right, I vacuumed everything very well with the big vacuum from inside the house. And then I got the steamer. Now this is just a little steamer for out here. We ended up with like 2 of everything because of our whole move to Texas when we had 2 apartments. Long story. But so I just put one of the steamers out here and have the good one in the house. So now I'm gonna give it a second mop. I took my boots off, so I'm in sock feet. I just wanted to get the major stuff off the floor, and now I'll give it another like rinse basically. And then I'm gonna start moving stuff back and then start dusting and wiping everything off. So here we go. And then as far as what's going on out there, he's on the 4th hole. The first 3 went pretty easy, 4th one's full of rocks, which is not a surprise just by where it is. All right. I just came out from the studio and helped him put that post in, and then checked the camera and realized it had run out of batteries, so I don't know where it shut off, but really didn't miss anything because he was just digging holes prior to that, and now he's winding string, so Artie's barking at something. Find this interesting. We have this birdhouse on the chicken coop, and it actually swings and it'll pivot completely on that hook, and this is the second year now we've had birds in it. I just think it's really cool that I think it's a good place to live. It has a copper roof, so it doesn't leak. Got a good roof. 1 bedroom, good roof. It's funny because sometimes the roof or the door points toward the building, and sometimes it points this direction. They don't seem to mind that. Anyway, I guess I should go see what my dog's barking at. She's crazy. What do you think she's barking at? Yeah, I'm gonna put this back on super speed. Alright, he got the 4 posts in the middle, so that's awesome. There's 4 there on that side, 4 in the middle, 4 on this side. They all still have to be trimmed except for this very first one right here. These will get cut to 10 feet. The outside ones are 7 feet. And then there'll be 2 more rows. There'll be a row here and a row here. Anyway, it's looking good. I think he said that first post down there is off by 1.5 inches, so he has to move it that way 1.5 inches. But it's time to do chores, so we gotta fill all our grain buckets. So gonna knock off for the night. I'll take you and show you what I accomplished inside.
Schmoozle load of chicken. Just
Yeah, we've got
range.
Snowshoe and his 4 women over here.
Yep.
They get rid of bugs.
Yeah.
Generally clean up, and then they lay more eggs too after they've been outside.
Fertilize, yeah, and they lay more eggs because they get a lot more protein and that kind of stuff.
Greens.
More stuff that they need.
Yeah, so I alternate the flocks. I don't ever let the tiny ones out because I don't really have a good way of letting them out without letting everybody else out, and I don't want them mixed up. But
Because no matter what they tell you on those bags of feed for chickens, it's not, you know, it's not nearly as good as nature.
right, exactly, exactly. So we just let them free range. One day it's this flock, which is small, and the next day it's the big flock.
Yeah.
Except for on days where we're doing yard work or whatever.
Right. We're doing scary yard work. We won't let
Yeah.
That's done for the moment. So, got all these guys up. You saw how we were using the string to help make them as accurate as possible. These 3 are pretty much right on, 16 feet from here and over there. This one is the first one. I was so excited to get it popped in there and knocked down, and worried about the wind. You know, because when you pick up this 12-footer and you're trying to lift it all the way up here and get it in the ground, The wind catches it sometimes, but I didn't measure, so it's about 1.5 inches off. So my next day that I do this, I'll go ahead and pop it out, move it over 1.5 inches this direction. So that way it's lined up perfectly with these and with these. Right, Morgana? You get all these.
I don't know, it looks pretty.
Well, it is just 1.5 inches. I mean, you could adjust for that.
Oh, I see. I do see.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. It looks like 4 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The others are all good and lined up. That one, nope.
Yeah.
So we'll get it moved over. Hopefully that's still loose soil, but most likely I'll have to.
Oh, it should be pretty easy. That was the easy hole anyway.
Yeah, I think it has to go over so far. I'll probably have to dig out some off to the side, but that's always easier than doing the whole thing to begin with.
Right.
So yeah, that'll be all good. Much more consistent up here too.
Yeah.
You know,
well, you're gonna have to cut them off anyway.
Yeah, I'll probably have to cut them off. But we're going for 10 feet high here. These were 7. Like we were showing previously, I use a laser to get the heights all the same on all these. We used that guy in the back corner as the
starting point.
The starting point.
But you haven't cut them yet. That's why they're not straight.
Yeah.
They're marked, but they're not cut.
So yeah, all those we'll cut a little bit off, so then they're all the same elevation. Same thing with those. Did it all off of that guy back there. And then once I pick one, I'll probably do the back one over there.
Hold on.
And I'll make sure this last one over here is 10 feet tall. I'll do the same with it. I'll use the laser to mark these others, and I'll cut them off at the top too. Then the last step will be putting in 2 rows right along here. Those will be halfway in height between these and those, since we're doing the angle.
Yeah.
That'll be the most fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
One step at a time.
Yep, one step at a time. Once we get all that stuff done, the rest of it will be a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Yep.
So saith.
Yeah. Well, it'll be like the aviary, except taller.
Taller. Yeah, you won't have to duck. I don't have to duck in the aviary, but you do.
No, I do. Didn't quite take that. I mean, yeah, I didn't quite take that into account. Was high enough for me, but then the wood kind of bows some and all that, and you have to start ducking when you're 6
And the
feet
lights
tall.
hang down lower. And
Lights hang down lower.
Yeah, so he has to walk around with
Spiders,
hunchback.
things like that. Yeah. Yep. So pretty good. Another good day. We'll go at it again later. Bye.
All right, in here, let's turn off all the lights too. Wiped off all the counters, the table, like the side pieces, the front of the cabinet, all that kind of stuff. Dusted everything from Iron Man all the way around to Darth Vader. So everything from basically from the mini split over this way has to be dusted. And then I'll probably vacuum again. And today I mopped, so the floor is a consistent color. It's not the color of dirt. It's the color of the flooring. Amazing. So anyway, one more day I suppose in here, and then we'll be good. You know, I have to stop to feed dogs and visit with Lance and see the progress out here and change batteries and all that kind of stuff. So it's just a project for me to work on while he's out here working on this. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.